Selena. It's a bad baby. Oak Cliff girl. Can't make you change my world. Damn, you're so fine, girl. Oak Cliff girl. Put them heels on and prove.
Welcome to Selena's Couch, where you are welcome to be free to be yourself. So you can lay your head on my couch, on my pillows.
It's all good, we can do whatever we wanna do now. I'm in my bag right now, and I got a feeling, babe, yeah. You're gonna be my number one lover. Spend the night making love to each other, with the lights on top of the covers. Just me and you, babe. And I feel like you're my
Love you to Reese's Pieces.
Get you a word. Nana nana boo boo.
Hey y'all, I hope everybody is doing well. I am leaving work on my way to class, do another project. Hey CC, what's poppin', girl? I haven't been live in a couple of days. I don't know how many days it's been. It's been some days. Um, just let me know if you can hear me, CC. Been alive. I haven't been live for a couple of days. Hey Tim, how are you? I don't know how long it's been. So I'm driving. So I'm trying to keep my eyes on the road. Hey CX, what's up, Kyra? About to Kyra, so sweet. I'm about to call you Kira. I got a cousin named Kira. But anyway, look, I might delete this live, honey, because it ain't. I'm not. Uh, I don't know what I'm gonna be talking about. I just decided to go live, to be honest with you. So I might delete this live, but I did put the link in the chat. If anybody wanted to come up, you're more than happy. I mean, I said you're more than happy. You're more than welcome, Lord. I'm telling you, I'm tired. Today I really been tired lately. Working, two jobs, school. School, I don't know, for those who have been to school or some type of trade where you had to learn a lot and you had to do a lot of papers and stuff, and it takes a lot of work and it takes a lot of mental work. So I'm a little tired. So I just get on YouTube when I can. And usually I have a subject in mind, like I did the other day when I was talking about um how especially as a single woman, you just have to hey Chicky D, what's up, young Grizz? You have to definitely be careful about knowing the difference between a man just being attracted to you and a man that really wants to get to know you. You have to know the difference. And unfortunately, a lot of women don't know the difference, right? So, when I say those little things like that, and I try to talk about different positive things, some people kind of view me as a Miss Goody Two Shoes. But y'all done seen me go off. It ain't nothing new. Some days I'm good, some days I need a little bit more Jesus. Okay. So I'm not a hypocrite. Well, I have been a hypocrite at times, we all have. But I will say, honey, I mean, sometimes I'll get it right, sometimes I won't. But some people have viewed me, especially on here, Chicky, they viewed me as a Miss Goody Two Shoes. I don't know why. I just have respect for myself, and I don't allow any and everything to go on my platform. But I'm definitely not Miss Goody Two Shoes. Far from it. Like I said, if I ain't talked to Jesus that day, you will get cussed out, especially if you piss me off. And please don't touch me. All bets is off. It ain't no talking for me. So yeah. So I got that going on. And what else? Yeah, so I'm just not a Miss Goody Two Shoes. I'm just like everybody else, messed up, tore up from the flow up at times. And every now and then I need a little grace. just like y'all do. But I ain't got, hey, what a man. I ain't talking about nothing. I put the link in the chat for those who want to come up, have a conversation with your girl. Hey, KY. I can't ever get your name right either. You another one. I can't. Uh, but hey, Philly. What's up, Philly, Philly? I'm not retarded, y'all. I just sometimes, I can't pronounce words sometimes. I know. It's like, how can you be teaching and you can't pronounce some words? It I'm sorry. I'm like, I I know some people be like, how you gonna teach and you can't pronounce a lot of words? Well, I can pronounce a lot of words, but some of y'all got some kind of interesting names on here. But I put the link in the chat. I think I did. I don't know. Let me go before somebody. If you see the link up, it's at the top. Somebody come up, talk to your girl. Shoot, I wish people would be excited about coming up here and talking to me. Let me know if you can see the link, cause I'm driving, so I would come up. I look a mess right now. Hey, Hassan. You know what? I'll come up. Hey, Ryan. What's up, Broken? What's good? But anyway, yeah, I am far from Miss Goody Two Shoes. Why do people? Let me ask y'all this question. Why is it when you're trying to do better or you're trying to do something different, people think that you're a Miss Goody Two Shoes? Like, why is that? Why is that? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, that is so, to me, that's you so judgmental. You know, I'm not trying to be anybody but myself. I'm just trying to be better because, see, I know where I came from. I know the person that I used to be and the person that I try to keep from coming out, right? But people will really try to uh put that that title on you. But I'm not Miss Goody Two Shoes, I promise you. Hey, Movado. Well, it's a lot going on in the world. I don't know if you guys heard about it, but I think it was 79 people in Dominican Republic. I'm not good with names, y'all, how to pronounce it. Hey, Brian. They had oh, this mother sucker all up on my bumper. Okay, don't get. I'm trying my best not to have road rage on here, y'all. This mother sucker all up on my platform. I have to say platform. All up on my bumper. Put the link in the chat. Um, it's a lot going on in this world, y'all. But like I said, it was 79 people that that were unalive because the roof collapsed. What else going on in the world? I mean, it's a lot going on YouTube. I can't even go into all the stuff that's going on, especially in this sector. Um, you said, Selena, I think people nice way of taking a dig at right. I had this one tramp. She just wouldn't go away. Thank God I don't hear about her anymore. But she was another one, honey. I tell you, just because I'm trying to do the right thing and not cuss her out and not try to find where she lived because she was in Dallas, um, I was a Miss Goody Two Shoes. I'm like, Lord have mercy. Um, and it's always a dig. Hey, devil, it's always a dig. You said drop going to. Oh, okay. It was a dig because anybody that knows me knows I'm one of the most Now I ain't gonna be. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not very transparent, especially when it's people I don't know. I'm not gonna lie to you on that. But I will say, I am. You know, if I fool with you or not. You know what I'm saying? Like there's nothing you have to try to figure out with me. If I like you, I like you. And if I don't, I really don't. Right. So you'll know that for the most part. I don't fake and shake with nothing like that. If I'm mad, I can't hide that I'm mad, right? If I'm mad, everybody gonna know it. I'm gonna shake the table, throw the table up, throw the table over there, and don't let this little cuteness fool you, cause I'm strong too. I be in them gym doing them weights. But back to what I was saying. When I knew it was a dig, because anybody that knows me knows that I don't try to be extra nice. Some days I'm not so nice. Hell, hey CP3. Some days I get in my ways where I don't want to be bothered with people, and I'm gonna tell you exactly what time it is. I was, you guys know that besides teaching, I do a part-time job, right? I'll just say I'm a personal shopper, right? This is story time since nobody wants to come up on my platform. Hey, EMIT, and with me being like a personal shopper or whatever, people stop me a lot. I don't know if it's because I look nice or whatever, but I have a device in my hand where I'm scanning items for whatever the shopper wants, right? So as I'm scanning, I see two older men. They keep looking over there at me. So I'm already saying, looking like, what these old niggas want. You know what I'm saying? So one of them just kept on. So they come over there with me, asking me where such and such was. I ain't gonna go into details about what I actually, where I'm at and all that, because these people weird on here. I ain't got time for none of that. So anyway, um, as I'm scanning the item or whatever, and I have the device, and I have like a big old cart, and stuff like that, and I'm scanning stuff. And I said, "Well, sir, I believe it's over there." They were asking for an item. I said, "It's over there. So it's over there in this area right here." Look at all these idiots running the light. And I said that, and then the guy that works in the area actually came back over there. So I'm like, great. So all these people that's in this area, they can go, hey, serious, they can go and ask, him. So the men, I'm over there busy trying to get this stuff done because the customer is on their way, right? And I'm crunching for time. I'm crunching for time, and as I'm doing this, then they come back over there, and I said, they said, "Excuse me, ma'am." I said, "Hold on." I said, "Sir," the guy that works in the area. I said, "They need your help, okay? They need your help." Now, you know, that probably was rude, given I'm the type of person I try to be courteous to people because that's what I've been. Thank you, serious. That's what I've been raised up to be. But people get on my nerves. Thank you so much, serious. Shout out to you for being a member for 4 months. Hope that I can bring better content so that you will enjoy what you're actually looking at and listening to. And I'm thinking to myself, I know that was rude of me, but at the time, I just didn't give a darn. Because I'm like, look, I'm not here for you. I'm here to do a job. I'm in a different department. And even though they don't know, maybe they just see me with a device, with a big old cart, walk, going up and down the aisle. So they have no idea, right? They maybe have no idea. But I'm like, why y'all mess with me? Every time I turn around, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Ooh, that irritates the hell out of me. I said, you know what? That's why I'm so glad that this is not my butter and bread, and that this is something that I'm just doing on the side. I'm not a customer service. Hey Tanya, I'm not a customer service person. Like I said, how I feel, it's gonna come out. It's gonna come out. And a lot of the times I don't mean no harm, but people really do get on my nerves. And so when these people try to take a dig at me, like I'm Miss Goody Two Shoes, and I don't do anything wrong. I have my days too, like anybody else, right? And some days I just don't want to be bothered with people. Um, I try to like people for the most part, or love people, whatever you want to call it. But sometimes people really rub me the wrong way. And well, you sleepy, go to sleep, girl. I ain't trying to put you to sleep, but some people just rub me the wrong way. It's just sometimes I think my straightforwardness, it can come off kind of rude, and and I just, at this point in my life, I just don't care sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I just don't care. Right. I might have to do that because I don't people talking to me. When I'm focused on something, I'm focused on something. I don't want to direct you to nothing, because that's not my job. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I'm doing it, if I'm showing you exactly where stuff is, I'm going out of my way, you know. And at times I don't mind, being nice and being, servant or whatever you want to call it. But some days I don't feel like that. You know what I'm saying? Some days I just don't have it in me. I get irritated when people, just keep on. Right. Can't catch a break. But you know what? So far I haven't had anyone report me. So that's a good thing. Um, but I do get highly irritated with this, excuse me, can you? Yeah, I don't I just don't have, there's days where I just wish I could just hide literally up under a cave, a rock, or something like that, just to kind of get away. You know what I'm saying? And this summer, I definitely need to get a vacation, go. And I think me and, some people are going to try maybe to go to Chicago or something, do something different this coming summer. I got a few places that I want to go, but I definitely kind of want to get out of Texas, or at least just from my everyday experience, right? So you go through that, and CP3, when I do catch playbacks, I be hearing your name a lot. What you be on? What you be on? Slim, hit the link. Hit the link, Slim. I got a bone to pick with you, boy. I got a bone to pick with you, but you know what? I ain't no hater like some folks. But I definitely got a bone to pick with you, homeboy. What's up? Come on up, homeboy. Slim, get your beady eyes up on this platform. Cause I gotta talk to you, boy. Slim, it's all in love. What's up, Myron? CP3, have they been bullying you? Aw, from H-Town. You can handle it, boy. What's up, H-Town? Slim, get your butt up here. I mean, now it's all, look. Look. I'm not one of those. I have a sense of humor. Okay, but I'm having a rough day, but I'll be nice. I'll be nice to you. Promise. Promise. I will. So Slim done went live. So I didn't heard. I'm like, dang, I thought my name was kind of going away a little bit. I said, okay, good. I'm getting under the radar. Then I heard my name again. and some bullshit. And yes, I did say bullshit. Slim, I put the link in. Hey, Urban, but it's all good. Slim, you know what I'm saying? I put the link in the chat, but I've been low under the radar lately, so I'm pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Now you know these people will bring you up every now and then, so hey, you can't ever be too safe, okay? On YouTube. Slim, do you need to come back? Look, I'm driving. I'm trying to. Whenever
What
I
I done
stop,
did now?
there you are. Can you hear me?
It's delayed. I'm gonna pull up.
Wait,
It's delayed. I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna drop down and come back up.
yeah. What the heck? Okay, yeah. Come back up, Slim. That's my boy. I mean, I don't like him getting into it with my other boys, but hey, that's what men do, honey. They get into it just like I get into it with folks. And some people you just not gonna be cool with on here. And I know I'm completely fine with it because I don't know you no way. But Slim has always supported me and showed me love, regardless of what other people would have, said about me or whatever. And he's always, gave back to my platform. So I'm a little, hey Ron, I'm a little more, I would say, I can be sometimes biased with people that I like. Um, a lot of times I can be biased. I'm just gonna be honest, especially if I like you. As what I can see from so far. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, Slim got his ways. I don't agree with everything he be saying and doing and stuff, but I'm not supposed to. He probably don't agree with everything I say or do. But he's never been disrespectful to me. So I go by how a person has treated me and for the most part, how they try to treat other people. Now, some folks, like I said, they ain't gonna get along with them either way. They just not gonna get along. Okay, come on, nigga. Let me go. I'm sorry. Where's Slim at? Hey, Gerald. Now I don't know who the first who was the who guys who was the first people that hooked up. I'm not hooked up, but like met each other online. Was it Kate? Was it Kwame? Hey, Reggie, how are you? I don't know who it was. It was Reggie. I mean not Reggie. Kwame and somebody help me out. Y'all in the chat. Whoever was the first meetup here. Now everybody know that Garrett was my first meetup, right? Garrett, he like hit me behind the scenes. He was like, "Hey, Selena, oh the shoe drive, right? Yeah, thank you, CP3. I got some interaction, right? Um, the shoe drive. So we didn't think that people was gonna be, meet up. Hey, Empress, learning one. If you want to come up, you're more than welcome. Empress, boy, she been fighting for her life too in the chats and going on. What's going on, Lonnie? But it was the shoe drive, and then Gary, like I said, Gary had hit me up behind the scenes. He was like, "Yo, I'm coming to Dallas. You want to meet up?" And I said, "Yeah, okay. What's up?" So he was like, "Yeah, let's make them mad." I was like, "Okay, so let's do it." So he said, "Where you want to go?" I wasn't thinking, shit. After church, you be hungry as hell. I know for me, Papados. I said, "Shoot, I should have said Papados. That's one of my favorite restaurants." But I said, you know what? Since it's just lunch, Garrett was public enemy number one. So many people uh hated him, right? Or dislike him. Let me say that. Me, um, some of them didn't like me either, right? But this was the moment where some people were like, "Hey, Juicy, long time no see." This was a time where people's like, "Oh, I wonder if she a catfish or something like that. Like, do I have one leg, something like that, or do I really look crazy?" You know what I'm saying? So people trying to figure out what's going on with me. Um, so when I met up Garrett, all Garrett could do was smile. That's the only thing he could do. And I saw Garrett Garrett probably about 5'7", 5'8". He had on a blazer. So I had my dress and stuff on, and I had my flats on because I had heels on. So I took my flats off. I was just chilling, just cool. Just, hey, Chili's is one of my favorite lunch, kind of lunch things that, when I maybe go out with my friends or something like that, my homegirls, we just chilling, my cousins, something like that. So I say, I didn't think nothing of it. And it was really fun, even though all Garrett could do was smile. He couldn't really say, too much. And I would have to be the Miss Interviewer and ask questions. And I asked questions, and and he would tell me little things like that. But he didn't say too much. And so I was like, okay, this is not the Garrett that I'm used to. The Garrett I'm used to, talking loud and joking and roasting and all that. That was the person I was used to. So that's why you can't really judge people on here, because they might act a little different depending on the I would say the atmosphere and the person that they're dealing with. So he was real cool. You know what I'm saying? And it was a fun to finally meet somebody from YouTube, because I never did it. And Garrett didn't seem like a threat to me. Like Garrett crazy, but he ain't crazy like that. So I was just like, you know what? I'll be cool. I'll go out, and have a good time and just do it for YouTube. So, and like I said, Garrett seemed funny. So I was like, this should be great. So we go out, eat, and then after that, we went our separate ways, right? But then when everything happened, Slim was one of the ones like, Garrett, look at Garrett. Look what he had on. He had that on to meet Garrett. I mean, to meet Selena like that. And so Slim was kind of dogging him for how he was looking. I didn't pay it no mind. 'Cause like I said, we was friends. We was hanging out. You know what I'm saying? But Slim was saying a lot of stuff behind it. He wasn't saying nothing bad about me. He was just talking about Garrett, because him and Garrett can't stand each other. So now it comes to 2025. And see, I didn't know about this, Slim, when you came in my chat the other day. I had no idea that happened until I started hearing it. I think I was on like somebody's platform, and I heard that you had met Homegirl. And so I was like, okay, so Slim doing meetups. So I said I was gonna get your ass, because you really gave us a hard time with more Gary anyway. But I said, oh, so he meet homegirl. This is interesting. What's up, Golden? And I said, this is really interesting. So so Slim, and then you I knew you probably was gonna do it when I don't know if the person want me to tell, because like I said, sometimes I can catch your stuff, but I be at work when you go live. So somebody sent me a clip of you and Garrett having an argument. And of course, my name comes up, right? I knew it was going to happen. What's up, Sassy? I knew my name would probably come up since, we're talking about meetups and stuff. So, hey, O Speaks. So when I saw the clip, I was just like, oh, okay, this is really something. So uh Slim, a boy that met up. I want to say something ugly, but I'm trying to refrain from negativity as much as possible. But I thought that was pretty interesting. Slim,
Oh yeah.
Slim,
I mean, hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I don't know if other people can hear you or if it's my phone. But it seemed like you kind of just go ahead and talk.
It
So
seemed like I'm kind
yeah.
of
So
low or
so
something.
well, it might be my phone. Keep talking. But I will tell you this. When when I saw the clip of you and that person, you said, yeah, Selena and Gary can meet up. I said, oh, so why you gotta put me out like that? Why you keep bringing that up? What's your motivation? I'm just curious. I'm just curious.
At the time, listen, at the time when I said that, I said, damn, I fucked up. Because I forgot about y'all little situation, right? Like, not that it was me saying that to say anything. She was wondering, should she go live? I mean, I didn't care. I was cool with it, whether she wanted to go live or not. But I'm just like, shit, if anybody else, I just threw y'all out there just saying, as far as those people. But I forgot that, what I'm saying, how the situation between y'all, you know what I'm saying? So I was more so
Oh,
saying,
okay.
saying that for that, like not because of, what I'm saying. You already know what's up. You like, nah, come on,
Hey,
man.
come boys. It's not that I'm trying to be nice. It's just that I'm not. I try to. When I first did it, people was talking about me like a dog. Like right,
I
like they was
wasn't, not
talking
me.
about.
I was, hey,
Yeah, no, I
I was
know not
appreciating how
you.
you was looking. Now, come on now, I
So
appreciate.
when I when
Yeah,
yeah, when I was doing it, meeting up with Gary, it was desperate. It was all this. Then you got people examining me from my lace front all the way to my gums. So it was pretty interesting that none of you didn't get that type of feedback. Most people either they don't care or they are like, oh, shout out to you guys. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty interesting that
you ain't get that type of feedback, boy. They done made drops, all type of shit. You ain't see us on KFLO panel. They had a side by side with me and Kwame, a close up. Boy, that shit, they been going in.
oh really.
Yeah, they been
So
going in. Boy, it's a drop made about us, all type of shit. I mean, but I'm cool with it. You know what I mean? I ain't, it's all fun and in the game. You know what I mean? If I could talk
mhm.
about somebody meeting up, why would I get mad because everybody talking about me meeting up with somebody? I wouldn't. But it wasn't the fact of me talking about y'all meeting up. It was the fact that this
Mm.
nigga had the audacity to show up looking and smelling the way he was. Cause listen, I know what, I ain't gonna do that.
Yeah, I mean, because I'm
I
gonna
ain't
be
gonna do
honest
that. I
with
ain't gonna
you. I'm gonna be honest with you. Now he didn't. I don't know how you knew he smelled, but he didn't smell, and
do
his breath didn't stink. So y'all he made to you maybe look like he stank, but he didn't. So you pushing the narrative. Hey 4D, hey
Nah.
Bama. Yeah, so you pushing the narrative.
Hey,
Now
nah, I'm giving my opinion
look,
on my from.
I'm gonna take the high road. I'm gonna take the high
There you go.
road and not be ugly with it, like I could be. But it's definitely fun to meet up with people that talk to or you interact with online, right? Like it's nothing wrong with it for the most part, unless you meet a crazy person.
I mean, yeah, and I'm gonna say that because what I'm saying, it was actually cool that what I mean, that me and that person met up. That's a cool lady, man. Like, like I said, I know the stigma surrounding her. Just like I can say the same from what you saying with Garrett, like, shit that,
Yeah.
how he, people don't like him and like that, but he actually a cool person in real life. So it is what it is. Like I say, I don't, man, listen, I'm talking my shit just like niggas gonna talk they shit. So, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But you know what I'm saying? I ain't got no problem with you and whatever you do and how you do it. You do you.
So why did you think when I said I got a bone to pick with you? What did you think? I, I wasn't gonna
Uh,
be rude or anything. What you thought? I was
well,
gonna not like you or
I
something?
knew it was some. No, I knew it was something along the lines of you, me, because you know how motherfuckers gonna exaggerate and send you shit, send you clip shit up like I'm speaking on you because you know they tried that shit before, right? Uh, like they try to tell that I told somebody that y'all about y'all going, you know what I'm saying, y'all live or whatever, which we seen was a lie because I didn't tell nobody shit about what y'all had going on. That shit was already planned before I even came up there. So uh
Hmm.
that was a lie. So, you know, it's just trying to get you to make you think that I was talking shit about you. Is that, that'll never happen.
Hey, fresh outlaw. Well, the person actually wasn't trying to do that, especially with you. This person has nothing to do with. He has nothing bad against you. It was the person don't like Garrett. So the thing
Because
was
look,
they were like,
in that instance, I didn't bring you up. I didn't bring at that point, I didn't bring you up. I didn't say, you know what I'm saying? He did. He said something about, you know what I'm saying? He brought you up because he was trying to compare you with who I met up with. And I'm like, well, nigga, well, if I could say the same thing between me and him, that's what I'm telling him. I could say the same thing between me and you, nigga. Who would they rather meet up with? Fuck is you talking about? Like, you know what I'm saying? So,
mm.
we was, you know what I mean? I ain't saying shit about it. Like I say, I did
Yeah, and
say
so
something. Go ahead.
yeah, that's what the person was. I guess the scene. When they sent me the clip, it was like, this guy Garrett is bragging about meeting you, and I'm like, and so I looked at the clip,
As
and
he
I'm
should.
like, okay, and so I didn't have I really just didn't know how to take it because at first I'm like, how the hell I had to come up, but I said, well, I guess it might make sense because you met up with somebody that my name popped up or
Right.
whatever, but I didn't get upset with it. It's just I kind of just was looking like, oh Lord, not again. But
Hmm.
like I said, I don't have anything bad to say about it. Especially with you. I mean, with her, ugh, I just
I'm
avoid
here.
that.
I forgot about
But
that. So
yeah,
when I said if Garrick and Selena could go live, I thought about it when I said, I said shit. They, you know what I'm saying? They are kind of y'all ain't really, I said, damn, I shouldn't say
yeah. No, you
because it'll
shouldn't. But
look a
that's
certain
okay.
way. And I was waiting for you to tell me to get my butt up there. I knew it was coming.
And see, I would have said something the other day, but I didn't know anything about you two meeting up until maybe I was watching Kevlo. And that's when I seen it. I was like, so and I'm like, that's pretty interesting. You know what
Go
I'm
ahead.
saying? So and I was just looking at Kevlo and I was like, wow, okay. But that just goes to show you it's gonna be more and more people probably meeting up because uh that's just I would say a normal thing for some people. If you cool with people like online, sometimes people will meet up, so it just goes to show you that I'm not the only one to just go and meet up with folks. You know what I'm saying? And really you make sometimes good connections with people. Sometimes.
Yeah, yeah.
But I was just like, I know, hey L Boogie, I know you was talking about coming you want to come down here and meet up with me. And I was like, oh, so now I can't meet up with you.
Oh,
I
now you
can't meet up
can.
with you now. No,
Wow.
I
Oh
can't.
yeah.
I mean, I'm feeling away. I can't. When you're diddling dallying with the enemy, I can't. But hey, it is what it is. Like I said, I'm glad that you had a good time. Now some of the other feedback you getting from people are some people mad at you for hanging out with her.
Yeah, Moonlight and blocked me. Probably doing a live about me right now. I don't know. And that's my girl. That's why I'm like, damn, what the hell? I said, but man, listen,
Don't pay her
It
no
is
mind.
what it
She
is,
always
man.
mad. She
Yeah,
always
yeah, yeah,
mad.
yeah.
If it ain't,
It
it,
is what it is. I'll smooth it over with her in a minute. She'll be all right. She
Mhm.
gon'
But even though
but
I know you rather go and meet me anyway. I already know that. So I ain't look at
what?
now
Listen,
I'm being
that ain't need no
messy.
discussion. That ain't no
Yeah,
discussion.
but I already know
But
what time it is. So
but like I say, I extend that olive branch to anybody that I rock with who visits my city. You know what I'm saying? Hey, not even to meet up. Hey, if you need some ideas where to go, you know what I'm saying, to get good food and different shit like that, right? Uh
mhm,
yeah, you know what I'm saying, hit me up somewhere to kick it or shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, it is what it is. And that's what it
mhm,
was. She had, business here. I'll let her tell that why she came to St. Louis. And she left community post tagging me, letting me know she was in St. Louis. And I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. She'll tap in with me. And she did that. And
mhm.
you know, it was what it
Well,
was.
Slim,
Kicked it.
I will say that you're very you seem like a gentleman. So shout out to you for being a gentleman and being nice. Because like I said, we need more people like that. Um, it's was an interesting choice, I'll tell you that. But like I said, most people would probably say that about me, meeting up, with certain people. That was an interesting choice. But I definitely was gonna get you because I know when it happened to me, I people was like, you lost cool points. People were saying that in the chats. They was like, why would you meet? I'm like, y'all
Hey,
wildin',
not
man.
me, not me. I gave you praise for feeding the homeless. I was like, man, that's she doing the Lord's work. I appreciate her for that. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody would
Well,
have done that. They would
actually,
have said, you know what I'm saying?
I didn't
Gave them.
pay for anything. I didn't pay for anything.
Nah,
So no,
it's a
I don't.
joke, man. It's a joke. It's a
Uh-huh.
joke. I'm
Yeah.
talking shit. I'm fucking with him. Like it ain't. You know what I'm saying? Like
So
it
I
is
just
what it
want
is.
I'm gonna ask this question because I gotta go into my class. So what is the thing between you two, you and Garrett? That's what I was like. Y'all still going back and forth? Like I thought him and
Well,
Angelo had pieced it up.
it wasn't never really like that at first, you know what I'm saying? Now, he know
Mhm.
why it's where it's at, what the way it is now. Like we used to talk shit back and forth, but we never had got to the point really where we cussed each other out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I just used to give him shit. He used to give me shit. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? He know where it turned left at. You know what I'm saying? Nigga crossed the line with me. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna go the route he went with it. I'm just gonna keep it on him. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
So,
okay.
so
So
it's
he
up and it's
came up
stuck with
there.
them.
So I didn't see the beginning when he came up there. So Garrett came up there to talk. Uh, to do what when he first came up there? What did he? What was his
Uh, I guess
motivation
to
or
give me
goal
shit.
to come?
I guess to give me shit about meeting up with
Oh,
show
her.
girl. I
Okay.
guess to give me shit about meeting up with the show girl. I guess
Oh,
give me some shit.
so he came up there with the smoke, and so you wasn't saying nothing about him or whatever about us meeting up at the time, were you?
Nah, not that I don't think so. Nah, I think at that point he brought it up. He was like, "Nigga, I met up with Selena. You met up with such, 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 such." I'm like, "Nigga, you also met up with listen. I ain't gonna get into that. But yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I ain't gonna get into all that. But you know what I'm saying? We just was going back and forth. But it wasn't. Man, listen, you already know I ain't gonna talk about you in a disparaging way at all. I don't give a damn who talk.
Okay. Well, I really appreciate you so much, Slim. But like I said, I wasn't gonna give you a hard time. I
I
really,
figured that.
like I said, I was just curious because I was like, how in the hell? And I said, oh, and then when the person sent it to me, I was like, oh Lord, that's how my name came
Yeah,
up. So
in that instance, nah. You know what I'm saying? I didn't bring it. I didn't bring that up. You know what I'm saying? In the initial video where me and her was doing, then yeah, I did say that, but I was saying that on the simple fact that she wasn't too sure about going live. I'm like, no, people go live. I said, shit, if, you know what I mean? If such, and at that point, y'all was the only ones that I can remember went live and that I can, you know what I mean, as far as a reference. And then I thought and called myself. I said, damn, they into it because I didn't know. Y'all don't really. I like, damn, they don't really. I
Nah,
said, shit. But it's
at
hard to keep up
all.
with who got smoked with who
Yeah,
around her. You know what I'm
I,
saying?
I'm gonna just say for me, um, I don't, I don't just go out there making enemies. They come for me. So, if I've done something, I'm always willing to admit my faults and apologize. But when I ain't did shit, I ain't apologizing for nothing. And I'm not
Right.
saying anybody asked me to. I'm just saying I'm just not. So just remember when it comes to me, I don't go looking for it. I can tell you that. So
Yeah.
for the most part, I don't go looking for it. But I don't have I don't again, we don't know these people in real life and everybody knows that. So I don't know why people be trying to act like they so mad at folks that they don't really know.
Yeah, that's
And
wild.
if
I'm
and
talking.
if, and
That's
if
wild as
people
hell like that.
and if yeah, and if people, hey L Boogie, hey Maryland, if people have spoke on your name, it's because you spoke on other people's name. So basically, you get what you deserve. You reap what you sow. Don't speak on other
And right, I
people, and
don't.
people won't speak on you.
And right, I don't have no issue. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, this shit is hilarious to me. I'm loving it. You know what I'm saying? People talking about it, even
Mm-mm.
with the jokes. You know what I'm saying? I'm good with that. Like, shit, yeah, that's kind of what it was about. You know what I'm saying? Shit, it woke the sector up for a minute. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers like, damn, how the fuck this happened? What's going? You know what I'm saying? It fucked a lot of people up. Which I gave her a warning on somebody else panel. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
I gave her a warning and let them know that it was going to happen because she was in my city. I said, yeah, I'm gonna meet up with what's the name? They in my city, so yeah, we gonna kick it. It hadn't happened at that time, but I had said it already before it happened. So
Well,
because like I say,
do
at that point
look.
she had made a community post that she was in my city, and I told her tap in with me. That's about it. Hey, and I urge you to do the same whenever you, if you ever head this way. You know what I'm
Hey Charles, what's good? So yeah, you
saying?
okay. But
hmm
anyway, I'm
I
gonna leave
know.
that alone for today. So like I said, I'm finna go, but I just want to touch bases with you and see what the hell you had going on. But like I said, that just goes to show you I ain't the only one going and meeting folks. Go out there and have a good time. Everybody not crazy. Now that's a lot of crazy people out there, but everybody not crazy. Just and do what you do. If you don't feel comfortable with doing it, don't do it. If you do, try it. You might actually find out you might make a cool friend. I mean, who knows? Right? So I'm not gonna again, I'm trying to take the high road. So I'm not gonna say what I really wanna. Slim, Slim, you could have did better. Okay, I'll say that. But anyway, what's up, King? I'm finna go. I got some work to do. I will talk to you guys later. But salute to Slim for coming up and giving me a mini interview. And shout out to everybody in the chat that came through. Who is this coming up? Oh, that's Slim. What's up, Slim? Slim, can you hear me? Okay, Slim. Slim, I don't know what he got going on, but I'm about to get off here. But I'll talk to you later, Slim, and everybody in the chat. I'm just being nosy, trying to see what's going on. And Slim, my boy, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to just see what was he up to. And then when I got the clip, I was just like, okay, so here we go with this again. So that was the reason for me doing this little live, and just because I didn't have nothing else to do until I went to class. So I'll talk to you guys later. Shout out to Slim again. Shout out to meeting up with folks. And yeah. And shout out to enjoying your life and having a good time. Quit worrying about so much of what everybody got to say. Do you, boo? Talk to y'all later. Bye.